All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. I am slammed this afternoon. You know I love making my videos at the close, but I got to make a real quick one here about Game and AMC. All right, obviously I covered this yesterday. I'm not the biggest fan of back-to-back, but oh my goodness. All right, so clearly this is live trading hours. There's a little less than 30 minutes, a little more than 20 minutes. You're going to see the percents move. You're going to see the candles come up and down. GameStop, what a day. More volume than yesterday. Obviously some big roaring kitty news. I'll get to all that shortly. AMC, so AMC just can't get the volume. We're doing better than yesterday, but I was calling for a lot more than 100 million shares. I think I wanted like 120-ish if I'm not mistaken, right? So we're getting there. We really are, and today was a good candle, but oh man, I think this one just needs a little bit more, all right? So real excited to talk about, and you know what, before I do the intro, I'm a conservative guy. I'll be real honest with you, and it's funny because that is not who I was like 5-10 years ago, but I have definitely learned losing money sucks way more than missed profits, especially if you're still holding some, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit more about selling than I think the average GameStop and AMC video. Like, I am not here to say diamond hand and hold and this and that, right? Like, I'm going to give you my technical thoughts and this and that, but I am at least kind of caveating it with that, all right? So before we do go any further and I give you more of my thoughts and opinions though, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how these things are setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. There are horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we are done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends online, comment good or bad if you disagree. Look, anything you do really does help, but for real, just being here, giving me your valuable time, I am so grateful for it all right? So what a day today, all right? And if you watched yesterday's video, I stressed the importance of breaking 3350 and how amazing this channel is, right? What's a channel? A channel is nothing more than 2 lines, right? They can be 2 moving averages, 2 manual support and resistances, whatever, right? But look at it. Just look at it, right? Super green, red, green, red. Like, this thing flies up and down, and we did it again today, all right? There was a lot of news about tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? It's roaring, and the crazy thing is, I gotta give credit, all right? All right? At literally 10, 11, and you can go in 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock Eastern, right? 111. We got the news here. Or I thought he was talking about rocket. I thought he was missing a T, and we found out about the Roaring Kitty news. I mean, on the second here. I love this Discord way too much. All right. Hey, an alert is not an immediate buy notification. I've been eyeing any. I made a video on that one. Check it out, actually. I said it this morning on Twitter. There is a real possibility that Roaring Kitty coming on YouTube tomorrow is like Elon going on SNL with Dogecoin, all right? Listen, there are plenty of YouTube videos about pump, and tomorrow running, all right? I'm going to give you my thoughts if we break 45 and keep going for sure, right? But for real, as fast as we went up here, we might fall down to 33. This is a very real place, and actually, I can see us falling as low as maybe 31. Now, for a lot of people, 31 is still a really good number. I'll tell you on the Discord, most of us kind of, again, I'm never here to tell you what to do, right? I'm never here to say buy, sell, this or that, right? But a lot of people made some moves on this 2060 support. Right? And you know, if you're sitting at 20 and I'm talking about falling to 30, hey, that's not a bad thing. But at the same time, when you're sitting all the way up here at 40 plus and you're talking about losing 10 bucks, that's a 25% drop, right? So it's a risk and reward thing that you got to come with. And what's the reward? I haven't even drawn the line up there, right? But man, there's not a lot between where we're at and all-time high. So I'm actually going to tighten up the view a little bit. Let's come in. Sorry, I think that's our line. Yeah, that's for sure our line. Look, it's the top of that. It's the bottom and top of that. Okay, if we can get over, let's call it 46, I think the next target's going to be 62. And again, look at this channel. Green, 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 red, red, red. Green, 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 red, red, red. Green, 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 red, red, red. Nothing, right? And that little kind of thing, maybe you can kind of say 53, 54 is going to be a little bit of something. Again, I'm not drawing the line, right? That was a fat gap for a reason. This looks like another fat gap. I can't stress it again. There is no guarantee that this thing breaks, all right? I know a lot of people are going to say, Roaring Kitty is going to say this and that. I have no idea. There is no technicals for that video. There was a comment here, and again, we've been talking, but you can imagine how much we've been talking about it, right? I want to flash it. Look, just play game until the 21st. There's a lot of eyeballs on the 21st. Because again, from what I've read, that's Roaring Kitty's option time, maybe. Just, you know, again, I never let someone else deciding to buy and sell make you copy. All right. That includes me. That includes the CEO or CFO of any company. That includes like a Kathy. That includes like a Kramer. Like, you are the only person that really cares about your money. Hey, I'll be honest, I love watching people do well, and I actually really care when people do well, and like, I hope that's something you actually genuinely see in my videos. But end of the day, man, and girl, right? Like, you got to decide when to click buy and when to click sell, right? And yeah, I banked. I sold around 41. Am I sad that we're up at 45 right now? No, I'm still holding. But would I be even sadder if this thing fell back to 33? For sure, right? So again, you don't have to sell it all, right? Like, you can bank some money, but look, these are beautiful. Everything down here is so clean, right? RSI got as high as 95. We're only at a 70, not even at a 70, at a 69. The wall is generally 80, right? Like, that's a beautiful, beautiful divergence on the MACD. That is exactly the same divergence of beauty on the RSI. The reason I got these two is to give me that double confirmation, right? They each kind of say the same thing. They each kind of say something different. To me, them saying the same thing is really important, right? And I mean, that's beautiful volume compared to yesterday. There's a lot going on here, right? So all that said, I really feel like tomorrow is just a little too 50-50 to me. That's why I had to bank. And one more time, I banked a little bit lower than we're at. I probably banked around 41, 42, give or take. I'm not sad about that. I'm still holding, right? And yeah, bring me 45 plus, right? Watch this line. The last thing I'm going to say, there's no need to look at the weekly chart. This is a day-to-day chart for sure. The last thing I'm going to say is this. Remember this candle. We saw this thing fly over 100%. It was living at 80% after hours and pre-market, only to crash really hard. This thing has seen some shenanigans. I could see this thing running really well up and then, you know, maybe dropping from there, right? Because I do believe that the YouTube videos before market opens, right? So don't make assumptions. I see us over this line. I see us in the 46s. I love this, right? I'm going to say it one more time. Make a plan, make a plan, make a plan. Oh, I hope we break that 62, obviously, right? And I would love to average up if it gives me a reason. I think this is going to be an important line. I think if we can break into where this closed, if we can start breaking into that $49 range, it might be really hard to 55 and 62 from there might be Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. Let me know what you think is going to happen on the live view. Let me know if you have any ideas of what Roaring Kitty's going to say. You all know if you watch my videos, I've got enough cats here to love me some Roaring Kitties, all right? They run my house, and I love me some kitties. So do some good things, man. Hey, let me know your thoughts, all right? AMC. Listen, I think today was an important day, but again, I said it on yesterday's videos. There were clear reasons why GameStop was just a little better than AMC. All right, real quick, if you can subscribe, please, please, please. It does wonders with the algorithms. All right. Yesterday on GameStop, we destroyed the 50-day line. Today we did even better. All right. AMC, we tried to get over it. Hey, today was a good candle. I'm zooming in just to today was a good candle for sure on the volume side, right? But you know, this yesterday would have made an even better today. You know what I mean? But I like this candle yesterday to today. I do believe that we've bounced off the 8 and the 20. I do believe that this thing wants more, and this thing wants to get into that 626. Clearly breaking that 620, 626, 630, whatever you want to call it. You break all five and you fly is the goal right now, right? There is a lot of red to that 688, right? So that's still the line I think to break. Again, Roaring Kitty's video is going to do a lot here. It is, right? One way or the other. And it's such a 50-50 thing. Just make sure, excuse me, a little hiccup. Make sure you have a plan, all right? Everything looks good here. It really does, all right? That said, if this volume doesn't hold, oh man, bad things will happen if volume breaks. Oh my goodness, right? Like, it's weird. This is you're watching a technical video on a guy telling you the technicals don't matter right now, right? But oh man, everything looks good here, but it's almost like an earnings call tomorrow, right? So I think the biggest thing to take away, and if you watched yesterday's video, if you didn't, real quick, go back and look to this, right? The yesterday volume had me believing GameStop was going to do better. And I use the word believing because, look, end of the day, all I'm doing here is giving educated guesses, right? I can easily be wrong, right? But that, I think, really was the difference. Another one simply was yesterday, game was already overall 5. Right? Obviously needed to confirm, and it definitely did that, right? But game was already there. AMC not quite. Overall 4 is big. Overall 4 is going to start to make me believe we're going to go to the 5th, right? But overall 5 and you fly is a lot better, right? So again, a couple differences between the two. Both, let's please remember a 12% gain is an amazing number. People make less than this a year, and by a lot. Even as high as the new 5% APRs that people are getting from the bank. Making this on a single day is next level, right? So I know it's not as loud as that 40-something, right? But man, that's big numbers. They really are, all right? So I'm so lazy. Again, I'm on the West Coast. I got to wake up real early to wake up before market open, right? I'm probably going to wake up. I'm probably going to see what happens. I'm probably going to watch that YouTube video myself. Oh, man, what a day, though. Today was a good day for sure, all right? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions, even if you disagree. Hey, thank you so much.